welcome to the Spinato Spin for this November 7th, 2019. Great to be here. Hope everyone's well on their way to enjoying the fall and getting ready for the holiday season. It'll be here before you know it. But here's something we could talk about tonight, something real simple. And, we probably heard it enough times, with the Lion King and all that. Well, here's what I call it. Yes, we'll call it the circle of life, okay? But it's going to be your circle of life. What's your circle of life all about? Well, let's think about four basic things, okay? Four basic things that really, when you put them in a circle, it makes a lot of sense. How is everything going mentally, physically, socially, and spiritually in your life? How is that? And we put a circle all around those four items. And now we start to see how that circle is rolling for you. What's happening in your life? Is it rolling smoothly? Well, it's rolling smoothly if you're working on yourself mentally, physically, socially, and spiritually. That's what you have to do. You have to look at yourself and look at your life, and you want to become, a good phrase too, is a well-rounded individual. What are you doing to improve your mental part of your life? What are you exposing yourself to? Jim Rohn came up with a great quote. A great motivational speaker back in the day. He said, ask yourself a few questions about what is being input into your life. And is it okay? That's the question. What is the influence you've had, and how is it making you think? How is it making you act? What is it making you do? And then you ask yourself, is that okay? See, if you think about it and understand this real simple, we all take in everything all day long. We absorb stuff. We even take in things while we're sleeping. We just don't even realize it. All that is being put into us mentally, and that affects our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is really like an autopilot that directs us during the day and where we're going to go. A lot of what we do, a lot of times, and most of us can attest to that, don't even know why we do certain things at certain times. It's because we've been programmed. We've been exposed to things. That's your mental capacity. You got to work on that every second of every day. But how do you do it? You expose yourself to more positivity. There's a great line in the book from a reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Philippians. He said you have to expose yourself to nothing but good quality information as you go through your life. If you're positive, you should have no anxiety at all. You should understand to focus on good things in your life. How about physically? What goes on now in physical situations? Well, you have to nourish yourself. You have to have an attitude where I'm going to take care of myself and make myself as strong as I can be. Because when my opportunity comes up to be strong and be ready, I'm ready to jump on it. And that's the type of physicality you have to have. You have to work on yourself. If you can do 1 push-up, do 10 push-ups. If you do 10, do 20. Always look to get yourself better. If you can run a mile, run 2 miles. If you can walk a flight of stairs, walk 2 flights of stairs. Always stretch yourself out mentally. Get those muscles to work for you. You are the person. You are the one in charge of that body. Make it work for you. Make things happen for you on a physical basis. There's an old saying too. With the flesh. The mind is willing, but the flesh is weak. All right, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Well, this is another one too about your mind. You're so dead tired in the morning, you can't get yourself out of bed to make yourself better during the day. You'd rather just sit there and hit the snooze alarm. That's not good. That's all part of being physically fit and ready to go. There's another saying, very powerful. It's dressed, fed, and ready to play. Ever hear that one? That's very powerful too, because what that does is tells you no matter what happens, you're ready. You're dressed, you're ready, you're looking sharp. Number 2, you basically are fed, you're nourished, you're ready to go, and now you're ready to play. Get yourself dressed, fed, and ready to play every day. That's a good slogan you can go with too. Dressed, fed, and ready to play every day. And now socially, what happens socially? Socially is the structure in which we're going to go forward in life. There's an old saying, it's not who you know, It's who they know that can help you be successful. You see, you got to understand that there's a network out there that's always going to be there for you. It's whether or not you're able to utilize it to your advantage. I talked about that with the YMCA. Great concept. They say if you invite people into their system, into their club, into their foundation, if you will, and you help build that, they will pay for you to go for free. Now, what that means is you could build your own social network right there and have yourself your own people that you want to see when you go to the Y, at the same time getting yourself more healthy and getting yourself better, because what you're doing for them is you're helping building them a social network. Well, what's your social network look like? How strong is it? Is it as strong as you want it to be? Do you have people that inspire you physically? Do you have people that inspire you mentally? Do you have people that give you a nice time to relax and recreate yourself? That's another word you could think about, recreation. You know what that really means? That means recreate. And what they're saying is rest. Rest your mind a little bit so you can go forward. See, that's all part of your social outlook. Your social outlook should be always this way. How much can I help these people that I hang out with to make their lives better? Because you know what happens? Zig Ziglar said this, great motivational speaker. If you help enough people get what they want, there'll definitely be enough people to help you get what you want. Take that for example. Take that to the bank. And the last part, real important part, is spiritually. Now, a lot of people say, oh, I don't believe it. Well, you don't believe in God, you're in a lot of trouble, okay? I think so. Why? Because you're losing out on tapping into one of the most incredible, powerful resources you have available to yourself. There's a great quote. It goes, whenever you anticipate a difficult interview, you succeed with a positive outcome. That is because you have learned to trust the subconscious and found infinite resources at your command. Well, I'll tell you, the spirituality and who you are, and you putting it on the line where you believe something's going to happen after you're gone from this earth, makes a lot different in the decisions you make. A big difference in the decisions you make. Tap into your spirituality. Tap into every other area of your life. Very, very important. But mentally is where it all starts. That's where it all winds up staying in you the most. Physically, you work hard on yourself. And socially, surround yourself with good people. And more importantly, keep your spirits up and work on your spirituality. Talk to you later, folks. And remember, the circle of life, the circle of your life is important. Have a great night, everybody. Take care.